Take 5. I have been asking God a lot lately about healing. And I want to share something that he's been challenging me with as I've been meditating and praying on that. I want to read from Mark 16, verses 15 through 18. He said to them, "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. Whoever believes and is baptized will be saved, but whoever does not believe will be condemned. And these signs will accompany those who believe. In my name they will drive out demons. They will speak in new tongues. They will pick up snakes with their hands, and when they drink deadly poison, it will not hurt them at all. They will place their hands on sick people, and they will get well." Pretty simple. So, why isn't every person I'm laying hands on getting well? I don't know. I don't come to you with all the answers today, but the one thing that God keeps bringing me back to is believe. So I looked up the Greek word believe, and I will butcher the pronunciation of that, but basically it's derived from a word that means to have faith, which also comes from a word that means to be persuaded of. So believe is not just believing, but being persuaded. So I ask the question, what do I really believe? Do I believe in the existence of God? Yes, that's great, because the demons also believe. And when you look at that passage in James 2 where he makes that statement, it's in the middle of a passage where he's talking about faith without works is dead. Not talking about performance-based salvation here, but works is the evidence of your faith. It's the evidence of what you believe. And so James talks about the physical, taking care of your brothers and sisters, feeding the hungry, clothing the naked, giving them what they need, helping the needy, right? But I would suggest to you that Mark 16 is also evidence of your faith. It's also the works of your faith and your belief. So I ask God, that seems simple enough. Why do I not see this in my daily life? Why does not every person I lay hands on get well? And when I go back to believe, I realize that believing is not just an acceptance that something is true. It's not just an acknowledgement that God wants to heal. Mark 16 is not about believing that I'm a sinner saved by grace, but rather that I am a new creation, resurrected with Christ, and being persuaded that I am positioned in the kingdom to live and operate with Christ's power, and that through Christ I can live with the evidence of Mark 16. You know, I think for us it's easier to believe in the salvation of the cross, and it's much harder to believe in the empowerment of the resurrection. But if you read the New Testament, that's what they preach. They preach the empowerment of the resurrection. So, I would encourage you, let's come to Healing Nights in March with an expectant belief, knowing that we are walking in the empowerment of the resurrection of Christ. See you all next month.